Hepinize selam dostlar, ben Peltek Herif. Bugün Mass Effect serimize kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz. En son işte Liara'yı Shadowbreaker'ı yenip yerine geçirmiştik falan. Niye o yakaladım her neyse. Öyle işte. Yaptık bir şeyler. Nasıl? Nerede lan? Aşağıda bırakın üst var da biz şeyden nasıl çıkacağız? Hangi far yerde mi? Nerede? Ya, nerede oğlum Kitlesel geçit. Nerede? Ha, aşağıdaymış. Nereden giriyorum kardeşim? Ne yapalım? Ali'yi takıma katalım. Hayır. Eski dostlardan alalım bu sefer. Garus ve şurada eski dost değil ki ama ne koyayım. Yani Jacob'u alalım, ne yapalım? Ne siktir, bu daha iyi. Toruyoruz direkt iyi bu. Şimdi sikeyim. Ver bunu. Tamam iyi.
Shepard, our data indicates the tally is somewhere in these ruins. There is considerable geth activity and an environmental hazard. Solar output has overwhelmed Hastrom's protective magnetosphere. Exposure to direct sunlight will damage your shields.
Radiation's messing with my shields.
If we stay in the shade, we should be fine.
Magnus yapmış olan. İlla dolan başlıyor adam.
I've stayed to buy the others time. Anyone who gets this, find Talizora. She and that data are all that matters. Kill us alive.
Başka bir şey yok.
Get dropship.
Ya sizin yanınıza koyayım. Bir bitmediniz, kaç tanenizi öldürdük, hala vurduğum neler ya.
Nothing's gonna hurt me now.
Nerede bu amına koyayım? Göremiyorum.
We need to get out of direct light and find another path.
Taking fire.
Yara yedik, yara yedik. Oğlum ne yapayım amına? Ya tabii salaklık bende. Ama güneşin de anasını sikeceğim ya. Hay, harika en başta.
Get dropship! Stun him! Barrier's up.
Oraya geçsek yanıyoruz amına.
We can use this.
Concussive shot ready.
Taking heavy fire.
Oh!
This is Commander Shepard of the Normandy. Can we provide assistance?
Patch your radio into channel 617 Theta. We were on a stealth mission, high risk. We found what we were after. The Geth found us. They got us pinned down. Can't get to our ship. Can't transmit data through the solar radiation.
What's the status of your team? How many of you are left?
We were a small squad, dozen Marines plus the science team. We're down to half strength now. Made the synthetic bastards pay for it, though.
What brought you this deep into Geth-controlled space?
You're asking the wrong person, Shepard. I just point and shoot. Something about the sun. It's going bad faster than it should. Some kind of energy problem.
Any idea where the Geth came from?
One of their patrol ships found us. Dropships started raining Geth down on our heads before we could get off-world. Systems under Geth control. We knew they made planetary sweeps periodically. We hoped going low emissions would hide us.
Do we have to worry about the Geth sending in reinforcements?
I don't think so. Their patrol ship hasn't lifted off again. The radiation blocks all off-world communication.
How are you holding up? We can be there in a few minutes.
Take it slow and careful. Direct sunlight fries your shields all to hell. We're bunkered down at base camp across the valley. I left Talizora at a secure shelter, then doubled back to hold the choke point. Getting Tali out safely is our top priority. If you can extract her, we'll keep them off you.
You've got confirmation that the Geth haven't reached Tali yet?
Affirmative. Left my best men with her. When you get here, you can talk to her on the comm. Every Marine on this rock is sworn to protect Talizora. As long as one of us is still drawing air, she'll be safe.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I'm gonna give my life for the migrant fleet, all the difference in the world. I'm no tech expert, Shepard. I'm a Marine. They tell me to shoot. I shoot. They said to protect Tally and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
You're gonna throw your life away for research?
Negative. I said to protect Tally and the data. You get them out safe. I've done my job.
Hold position. We'll hit their back ranks.
Wait, watch your ass. We got a dropship coming in. Crap, doorway's blocked. Grab the demo charges in the buildings nearby. Use them to clear a path.
Shepard, I have scanned the demolition charges the quarrying commander mentioned.
Put it on my radar.
You will need both sets of charges to clear the rubble.
Hostiles are cleared. Throwing up a barrier.
Kolunu sikeyim. Orası biliyorum, kaç kişisiniz yeter de.
We need a core sample to get a timeline on the rate of radiation increase, but our equipment keeps dying on us. Shepard once used a mining laser to clear some rubble back on Therum. Maybe I can do something similar with demolition charges.
Throwing up a barrier. Hostiles.
This should slow them down.
You're done.
Buradan nereye gidiyorum?
It's next to impossible to get accurate solar measurements. The radiation keeps burning out our equipment. This sun shouldn't be like this. It was stable a few hundred years ago. Stars don't die that quickly.
Following.
On your six.
That should take your heat off.
That's enough. Let's move before it blows.
This looks interesting.
Aquarium buildings. Before the flotilla, obviously.
Our ancestors walked these halls with uncovered heads. The sun must have been normal back then. So much space. Walls of stone. It's amazing. I wish my friends could see it. I wish Shepard were here. Tallyzora to base camp. Come in base camp. Hello? Is anyone there?
Tally, it's Shepard. I'm sorry. Everyone here is dead. Any survivors must have fallen back.
We knew this mission was high risk. Damn it. And what are you doing here, Shepard? We're in the middle of Geth space.
I was in the neighborhood. I thought you might need a hand.
Thanks for coming, Shepard. It means a lot to hear your voice. Carl Rieger and what's left of the Marines got me into the observatory. From where you are, it's through the door and across the field. I got the data I needed and I'm safe for now, but I've got a lot of Geth outside.
What's this research you're after?
It's about this world's sun. It's aging faster than it should. I can tell you more about it once we've got fewer Geth shooting at us.
Would it help if I brought in the Normandy?
Doubtful. These buildings are centuries old. If you bring down heavy fire, this whole place could collapse on us.
Is anyone else still with you, or are you alone out there?
Rieger had a team of Marines covering me when I ran for the observatory. At least some of them are still alive. I can hear them firing at the Geth outside.
It looks like somebody sealed the door against the Geth and the console is damaged. Can you get it open on your end?
Let me see. Yes, I can do it. Here. Should be unlocked now. Be careful, Shepard, and please do what you can to keep Rieger alive.
We've been spotted.
The drones have optical camouflage systems, and here I was worried this would be too easy. Scratch one! Knock that one! Knock that one!
This should take the heat off. Target down.
There we go!
Yeah.
Never saw me scoped and drop!
Yine niye ölmüyor?
I love a barrier. Target down.
oluyor amına koyayım? Aptal mısın Shepard? Dronlardan nefret ediyorum ha. Şey bu kadar gıcık olamaz ya. Harika. Artık bir mako yok maalesef. Aman anasını s**erim. Dur bırak bunu şimdi amına s**erim. Ben onu ne yapacağımı gayet iyi biliyorumdur. Bir olmadı. O zaman güçlü alete geçeceğiz.
Grab cover! It's coming back online! Charge him up!
Oğlum bu da hemen gidiyor bizim. Lan ne bakacağız oğlum böyle? Amma hayvan gibi dalsın.
Over here! Get the cover!
Armature's back up.
Squad leader Cal Rieger, Migrant Fleet Marines. We talked on the radio before that dropship arrived. I still got no idea why you're here. This ain't the time to be picky. Tally's inside over there. The Geth killed the rest of my squad, and they're trying to get to her. Best I've been able to do is draw their attention.
Are you sure she's still alive?
The observatory is reinforced. Even the Geth will need time to get through it. And it's hard to hack a door when someone's firing rockets at you. The Geth are near platoon strength, but the Colossus is the worst part. It's got a repair protocol. Huddles up and fixes itself. I can't get a clear shot while it's down like that. I tried to move in closer, and one of the bastards punched a shot clean through my suit.
How bad is your suit damage?
Combat SEALs clamped down to isolate contamination, and I'm swimming in antibiotics. The Geth might get me, but I'm not gonna die from an infection in the middle of a battle. That's just insulting.
What can you tell me about the battlefield?
Right side's got a catwalk with a sniper perch. You could wreak some havoc from there. None of my men made it past the Geth. The middle's got cover, but the damn Colossus has a clear shot at you the whole time, and you've got Geth coming in from both sides. The left gives you some cover from the Colossus, but your ass is hanging out for the Geth. That's how I got shot.
Any ideas on how to deal with the Colossus?
Standard protocol with armature-class units is to sabotage the shields and whittle it down, you know? Kill it with bug bites. But the repair protocol blows that plan to hell. You try to wear it down, it just huddles up and fixes itself. So whatever we do has to scrap that bastard fast. Probably means getting up close, past that cover.
We need to get to Tally. Got any ideas?
Just one! I'm not moving so well, but I can still pull a trigger, and I got a rocket launcher that the sun hasn't fried yet. You move in close. I'll keep the Colossus busy, maybe even drop its shields. With luck, you'll be able to finish it off.
You've done enough, Rieger. You don't need to throw your life away.
Wasn't asking your permission. My job is to keep Tally safe.
We don't have enough people on our side for you to take one for the team. Stand down!
I'm not gonna stand there while you run into enemy fire. They killed my whole squad.
And if you want to honor your squad, watch my back. I need you here in case they bring reinforcements.
All right, Shepard. We'll do it your way. Hit him for me. Keep us alive.
Look out! Hey, stay down.
Nothing's gonna hurt.
Shield down.
Barriers up. Yeah. Going up a barrier.
Ananı sikeyim, hayır.
Just a
Hallettik.
second. I locked the door to keep more geth from getting inside. That should do it. Just let me finish this download. Thank you, Shepard. If not for you, I would never have made it out of this room. This whole mission has been a disaster. I wish I'd joined you back on Freedom's Progress, but I couldn't let anyone take my place on something this risky.
A lot of Quarians lost their lives here. Was it worth it?
I don't know, Shepard. It wasn't my call. The Admiralty Board believed the information here was worth sacrificing all our lives for. I have to believe that they know what's best.
I didn't ask what some admiral thought. I asked what you thought.
A lot of people died here. Some of them were my friends. All of them were good at their jobs. That damn data better be worth it. The price was too high.
What can you tell me about your research here?
Haystrom's sun is destabilizing. Back when this was a Quarian colony, it was a normal star. It shouldn't change that quickly.
Any idea what's destabilizing the sun?
If I had to guess, I'd say that it was dark energy affecting the interior of the star. The effect is similar to when stars blow off mass to enter a red giant phase. But Haystrom's sun is far
Whatever
too-
the reason, I'm glad I could help. Once you deliver that data, I could use you on the Normandy.
I promised to see this mission through. I did. I can leave with you and send the data to the fleet. And if the admirals have a problem with it, they can go to hell. I just watched the rest of my team die.
Maybe not the whole rest of your team, ma'am.
Rieger, you made it.
Your old captain's as good as you said. Damn Colossus never stood a chance.
If need be, the Normandy can get you out of here, Rieger.
Nah, the Geth didn't damage our ship. As long as we get out of here before reinforcements show up, we'll be fine.
Actually, I won't be going with you. I'm joining Commander Shepard.
I'll pass the data to the Admiralty Board and let them know what happened. She's all yours now, Shepard. Keep her safe.
Cerberus saw footage of you in action, Talizora. We're looking forward to having you on the team. Your engineering expertise will really benefit the mission.
I don't know who you are, but Cerberus threatened the security of the migrant fleet. Don't make nice.
That's why you're here, Tali. I need people who aren't Cerberus. People I can trust.
I wasn't part of what happened to the migrant fleet, but I understand your distrust. I hope we'll get past that as we work together.
I assumed that you were undercover, Shepard, maybe even planning to blow Cerberus up. If that's the case, I'll loan you a grenade. Otherwise, I'm here for you, not for them.
If it helps, check out the Normandy while you're here. We've gotten a few upgrades.
I'll get Tali-Zora the necessary security clearance to access our systems.
Please do. I can't be part of your team if I don't know how the ship works. Just remember, Shepard, Cerberus wasn't our friend when we went up against Saren. I'll be in engineering.
Don't forget to introduce yourself to Edie, the ship's new artificial intelligence.
I had a wonderful chat with your friend Tali. She's not what I expected from her psych report. I like her.
It's good to have her on the team.
Quarians are so fascinating to me, but they also make me a little sad.
Why do they make you sad?
Their environment suits are so beautiful, but with their immune systems, they're trapped inside. I wonder what they look like under those helmets, or what their skin feels like under those suits.
Are you attracted to other species?
Well, part of my job is predicting the motives and feelings of humans and aliens. Intimacy brings understanding. And passion is nice wherever you find it. Character matters, not race or gender. Anything else, Commander?
That'll be all.
I'll be here if you need anything. Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Bakalım. Samara'nın yengeli var. Onu yapalım.
I am glad you came. I must ask for your help. That is not easy for me.
It's all right. Just tell me what you need.
When we met on Ilium, I told you about a very dangerous person I was pursuing. Using the information you obtained, I have located her. She's been going by the name Morinth. I would like to apprehend her before she disappears again.
Didn't you say you'd pick up her trail after our mission?
I know where she is, right now. In a month.
Where is she?
Omega. A nightclub called Afterlife, which seems a perfect place for her to hunt.
How important is this?
Killing her has been my focus for 400 years. It is the most important thing in my life, and the reason I became a Justicar.
How important is this?
Killing her has been...
Tell me about her.
She is an Ardat Yakshi. It is a term from a dead Asari dialect. It means demon of the night winds, but that is mythology. She is simply a very dangerous woman.
So isn't Ardat Yakshi a special kind of murderer?
Morinth suffers a rare... She overpowers yours, burns it out, hemorrhages your brain.
Why isn't this ever mentioned in Asari literature?
When we were primitive, there was much fascination. Now the Asari have a place. As far as I know, only 3 exist.
Morinth.
She ran, and I am sworn to kill her.
I don't know that I blame her for running.
When she fled, she proved her addiction. She is a tragic figure, but not a sympathetic
Can't she
one.
abstain?
Each encounter gives her strength. She will never stop.
So you hunt down these Asari just
It
because
manifests with maturity. If she refuses, it shows her addiction to the ecstasy she gets from killing her mates.
they have to choose between prison and death?
It is an addictive condition. Remember how adaptive we are. If Morinth...
This is definitely worthy of your
She
full attention.
confuses her victims, twists their feelings. They will do anything.
We need to stop her.
There is one thing more. This creature, this...
You said this is genetic.
3.
How many children?
And 3 Ardat Yakshi are in existence today. It is as it sounds. Morinth was always the wild one. She was happy and free, but selfish.
It can't be easy to talk about.
My daughter's condition is my fault, and my redemption. Do not pity me. Simply understand my situation.
I need my crew to be good at their jobs and keep their personal lives
I understand. Help me find my long-lost daughter.
We'll go find Morinth.
Omega'ya gidelim, tamam. Her detaylı.
Garrus put some crazy tech into the main guns. It's almost doubled their power draw.
Shepard, what can I do for you?
Have you got time to talk?
We didn't really have time to chat while taking out the Geth on Haestrom, did we? I can't believe so many people died. Thank you again for getting Rieger out alive. All for data about stars blowing up. I hope the Admiralty Board gets some use out of it.
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger? Did he survive his injuries?
He sent me a message. It looks like he'll make a full recovery. Anytime you get a suit puncture, it's a matter of luck. Rieger got out with a relatively minor infection.
Tell me about the fleet's Admiralty Board.
It's one of 2 major political powers among my... They also handle... The other political power is the Conclave, a group of representatives...
Have you heard any word about Cal Rieger?
Anytime you get a suit
Any news
puncture,
yet on the data you sent?
I'm not likely to hear anything for a while, or on an unsecured channel.
Having any trouble settling back in on the Normandy?
I like the quiet. I miss the old faces, though. Presley, Engineer Adams, all of them. It doesn't seem right having Cerberus in charge of this ship. Are you sure working for them is the right thing to do?
I fully expect them to betray us at some point, and we'll be ready.
I'm glad to hear that, Shepard. For now, I should get back to work.
Naber?
What can we do for you, Commander?
Carry on.
Hiç
Will do,
şey
Commander.
konuşmak için geldim de. Jack,
I
naber?
needed to wipe that place off the map. You took me there to do it, and I owe you. You don't know what it's like, Shepard, to have garbage like that following you. It marks you in ways you don't expect.
I've made a lot of hard choices, Jack. Like what to let go.
Hard to walk away from it. You think it'd get easier now that the place is a crater. But what else do I know?
I never thought I'd see you show mercy, but you let a wretch live.
He was trapped in the past, reliving it every day. You showed how that could be me. I'm not getting stuck like that. I'm better than him, and I'm sure as hell not carrying that crater around with me.
Do you think you're different now?
I know that place is gone. But I still kind of want to kill every person I see. No offense.
You sure about this? I want to do whatever I can to get your head on straight.
Don't get all therapist on me, Shepard. You're not the couch type. I hate that stuff anyway. Bullshit, prison, psych. You did me a favor, and that's enough. More than I expected. I'll keep it together.
Tamam. Gidelim Grant'la konuşalım bakalım.
Erd not grunt. I like it. I have a clan. That makes me... It makes me want to fight, not just able to. And Uvink, I wanted to disembowel him, to tear out his spine like a trophy.
We started this because you were losing control. Now you sound more violent than ever.
Rex said I was normal. Just had this built-up stuff because of being grown in the tank. Now that I know it's not an outside thing, and I have a place as a Krogan, I like it. Our enemies are in trouble, Shepard, and we better not run out of targets.
I'm not planning on living like this forever, Grunt.
Talk like that, and it won't be your choice. I'm sure as hell not quitting with a whimper. Just so you're clear where we stand.
Tamam gidelim. Sadakat görevi yapalım. 2-3 tane.
No messages for you, Commander.
Omega'ya.
Is too high for me to pinpoint an Ardat Yakshi's location. However, given the reputation of Ardat Yakshi among the Asari, Arya T'Loak may have tracked her movements.
Thank you.
Don't look at me like that.
Arya has a job she needs doing. You up for some work?
That depends on what Arya has in mind.
Arya's gotten word that some blood-packed mercs plan to kill an old acquaintance of hers. A Krogan named Patriarch. She'd like you to keep that from happening.
What's Arya's interest in protecting him?
Patriarch was one of her deadliest enemies back in the old days. Now she keeps what's left of him around as a trophy. As long as he lives, he's a perfect example of what happens when you go up against Arya.
What's the Bloodpack's problem with Patriarch?
If you've met Patriarch, you know. He can't keep his damn mouth shut. Some people don't appreciate his stories, especially when he dips into non-fiction.
Why come to me? Arya's usual muscle?
Because Arya said so. What other reason do you need?
People like Arya don't do things without a damn good reason. I want to hear it.
Fine, but I didn't tell you this. Got me? If it gets out that Arya's protecting Patriarch, well, that can look like a weakness. And some people might want to exploit that. You're not on her payroll, so you helping Patriarch just seems like a random act of kindness.
I'll look into it.
Good. Patriarch's downstairs, likely surrounded by his fans. Get him into hiding until the mercs move on. Come back here when it's done, and you'll get your...
I'll be back.
Good luck.
What do you need?
This data pad was on one of the mercs that was after Archangel. They were coming for you next.
Let me see.
Interesting. Would someone like to tell me how this information slipped the net?
I'll look into it.
Thanks for the heads up, Shepard. Looks like I'll have to do a little cleaning in my organization.
An Asari fugitive is hiding out here. She's an Ardat Yakshi. We need to find her.
I knew it. Nothing leaves a body quite so empty as an Ardat Yakshi does.
You haven't taken steps to kill her?
Why would I? She hasn't tried to seduce me. Her last victim was a young girl. Pretty thing. Lived in the tenements near here. That's where I'd start looking.
Thanks for the help.
Good luck finding her. Better luck catching her.
Strong stuff.
Apartman dairesi.
Come on, let me in.
Thanked you and Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
Is that
Apartman
Shepard
dairesi.
Memorial Plaza on Elysium was voted this year's hottest.
Greetings. I was hoping you'd come by. I'm Ish, and this is Sel. You look like a good person to know.
Friendly faces seem hard to come by around here.
Reasonable people are more valuable than air in a place like this.
You need something?
Well, if you'd be so kind, I hoped you might consider a proposition. I need skilled, trustworthy people to take care of a little business for me. Nothing illegal, of course, but it's paying work.
What kind of business do you do?
Important business. So important that, with your help, we can change Omega.
What do you mean we can change Omega?
Well, I didn't want to say anything, but certain people here have business deals with people throughout the galaxy. If we were to have information involving those deals, we could make some ripples around here. That's all I'll say.
I'm listening.
I'm in the information business, specifically the buying and selling of privileged material. It's nothing illicit. I just need someone to pick up packages in certain locations and bring them to me here.
What's your angle?
No angle. I'm a simple businessman. What do you say?
I can do that.
My contacts use specific drop points. I need you to look outside Merib's shop on the Citadel and inside Eternity on Ilium. Look around for anything that might hold a data package and bring those packages to me. Good luck, my friends.
Hallediler.
Then shoot! Reply from Galacta.
Nerede? Apartman daireleri. Bura mı? Merhaba.
Are you here about my daughter? My nephew died a week ago and no one seems to care. The medics said it was a brain hemorrhage, but that's not true. It was murder. Someone killed my nephew, my baby.
I think she was murdered too, and I'm looking for her killer.
Oh, thank you. It's so hard when no one believes you. I'm all alone now. Are you one of Aria's people?
I'm here to help. Does it matter who sent me?
No one else on this hellhole station gives a damn that my nephew is dead. If you can do something about it, I'll help you however I can.
Did your daughter have a lot of friends?
Not a lot, no. She was shy. Spent most of her time off making her sculptures, not hanging out with friends. Something did change in the last few weeks, though. She started talking about an Asari. Morinth. I see. I didn't like her. She kept dragging Neff out to clubs, and I'm pretty sure she gave my daughter drugs.
What kind of a person was this Morinth?
I never met her. But Neff talked about her like she was a queen. You'd swear there was no one else alive when she talked about Morinth. That sounds familiar.
Samara, does Morinth control her victims with drugs?
She controls them through sheer will. The drugs are just a lifestyle. She loves the club. So this Morinth did hurt my daughter? I will bring justice to the one that did this.
We swear to you. Neff will rest easy soon.
I hope so. I hope so. My baby.
What kind of a girl was your daughter?
My Neff had a fire inside her. She was creative. She was a sculptor. Several galleries.
You mind if I examine
Didn't
this?
want to disturb anything. Everything is the way she left it. The way it will always be. My baby is gone. Thank you. I'm sorry. I just miss her so much.
It's okay. We've all suffered loss.
I know what it means to lose a daughter. I will avenge her. Thank you. Please, if it helps you find her killer, look through her things. We will be respectful.
I'll examine her things. Read the oldest entry.
Hey, diary. Cycle 34, orbit 671. There's a lot to talk about. I dropped Jarut's name, and they let me into the VIP room at Afterlife. I was sure everyone was staring at me. Then the most beautiful Asari starts dancing near me. She moves like water, form and volume, but shifting, changing. I'm in a trance. Then I'm dancing with her. Later, we went for skewers, and I'm supposed to see her again tomorrow.
Read the middle entry.
Cycle 36, orbit 671. Am I a freak? Morinth is a girl like me, and she's definitely not human. Just when we dance and the helix is flowing through me, the way she looks at me, with a hunger, a longing, no one's ever looked at me like that. We kissed tonight.
Read the newest entry.
Cycle 42, orbit 67. She's going to take me to her apartment tonight. Whatever happens, I want to be with her forever. She can sell my pieces. We can live somewhere glamorous, like the women in Vanya that Vid Morinth likes. How did this happen to me? I'm just dumb trash from Omega.
Close the holo journal.
This is Morinth's work. She's attracted to artists and creators. Someone with a spark, slightly isolated from their peers. She impresses with sophistication and sex appeal. Then she strikes. The hunt interests her as much as the conquest.
Anyone who's successfully hunted sapient beings for 400 years warrants caution.
Morinth speaks to you on many levels. Her body tells yours that she'll bring unimaginable ecstasy. Her scent evokes emotions long hidden. Her eyes promise you things you were always scared to ask of another. Her voice whispers to you after she is done speaking.
She sounds more like a highly evolved killer than a genetic defective.
The condition has been present since my people huddled around fires at night. Perhaps it is symbiotic rather than a defect. Storming her den would be a mistake. She will have 100 escape routes planned. She will go to ground and disappear for 50 years or more. This is the closest I've ever been.
So we have to lure her out.
Exactly. Shepard, you read my mind. Afterlife's VIP section seems her preferred hunting ground. You must go there alone and unarmed.
She'll come after me.
You can draw Morinth out. She'll certainly flee if she catches sight of me, but she won't be able to resist you. You are an artist on the battlefield. You have the vital spark that attracts her. Your power will...
I'm walking into this place with no gun.
I will be in the shadows watching, Shepard. You will never... Morinth is far too cagey. She'd simply disappear.
Time's wasting. Let's get over there.
I agree. We can talk more. Neff made that. A man from some gallery with 4 years' salary for it. I'd never part with it.
And Protheans cast off the lesser
Senin
races.
ananı sikerim bak öyle yapıyor.
Few ships sighted have been small scouting vessels that
Boş
rapidly
yap.
retreated. The council has pledged a full investigation.
Where did you get that fantastic new visor? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Heron. Oh, I love that place.
The last time I was on
But I always
Omega,
thought
I
Heron
couldn't
only
find
sold
work.
stuff for men.
You wouldn't think an assassin could go hungry in a place like this. Seems locals handle that kind of thing themselves. And those who can't aren't the kind of people you want to work with.
What do you want?
Someone told me the rest of Afterlife is nothing compared to this place.
Sounds like a smart person. Who was it?
Jarut.
Go on in. Word to the wise. Start a fight, we'll hurt you. Someone attacks you, it's okay to defend yourself.
You must go in alone. Morinth will be watching. Like any predator, she is cautious. You must pique her interest enough that she will approach you. When you are face to face, subtly encourage her to invite you to her apartment. I'll follow discreetly, and when you are alone, I'll spring the trap. Know this, until I get there, you are in great peril. She will be planning to inflict horrors on you. If you are not careful, you will want her to.
How can I spark her interest when I'm not even talking to her?
Courage or suicidal bravery could attract her. Hurt someone in defense and she will be excited. But pick a fight and she'll be bored. Show skill at working smoothly through a nightclub crowd. She will be intrigued. She'll want you the moment she sees you. The rest is just a matter of overpowering her caution.
How do I convince her to take me home?
She admires strength, directness, and vigor. Modesty, chivalry, or meekness frustrate and bore her. Violence excites her. You've killed Shepard. She'll like that.
Getting her alone, then falling under her sway? That'll require careful timing.
I will be near, and I will come for you, Shepard. Trust me, as I trust and honor you.
Okay, what other things have we learned about Morinth that can help us here?
According to Neff's journal, Morinth likes dancing while on a drug called Halax. Neff's journal mentioned a vid called Veyenya. It seemed to have something to do with glamorous women. Well, Shepard, that's everything we know.
Let's get started.
Shepard, we only get one chance at this. Any mistake and Morinth will disappear. If you're the least bit unsure, come talk to me. I will wait here. And Shepard, thank you. I do not share this burden easily, and you are the only soul I can imagine sharing it with.
Tamam, hadi bakalım. Save alalım da gerildim şimdi, ben bir yanlışımız falan olmasın.
Hey, do you know where to get tickets for Expel 10? I heard this amazing Asari say they were her favorite band. I just want whatever she wants. I gotta find tickets. Expel 10 is playing tomorrow.
What kind of music do they play?
They're a sensory band. Like, they crawl into you and make you feel things. And this Asari digs them like you wouldn't believe. I could score way out of my league, you know? You gotta help me.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here a couple of days ago talking about the band. She's here a lot. When she comes back, I'm gonna have tickets.
She sounds amazing. Is she here?
She was here. When she comes back,
I don't have any tickets.
If you score some, I got some creds for you.
I love this place. I love everyone here. I love you.
Bakayım lan.
Hi. I need help right now, and I don't know who to ask. You're human, and you don't look high, so you're it. Can you help me out?
Slow down and tell me what the problem is.
Right. Slow down. Sorry, I just don't know what to do. My friend Moiral is doing a piece on Omega gangs. She's hanging with Florid. He's the worst of the worst.
Your friend could get hurt.
Yeah, and she's going to. See, Florid's onto her. His gang is on the way here, and they're gonna make a mess of her. I have to get a message to her, and fast.
You seem to have a lot of information.
I'm her tech. I've been monitoring the gang's comm. The last transmission said Florid's going to splatter her. Man, I'm a tech junkie. I don't know how to handle this.
What do you want me to do?
She and I have a code. If you go over and say 2 words to Florid, my friend will get the message and get out of there. The 2 words are terminal and eternity. In that order. Please tell me you can do that. She's going to die.
I can do that.
Thank you. Thank you. Remember, terminal and eternity. In that order, just work them into a sentence.
Terminal ve edebiyat. Tamam. Nerede o?
Jandula Makwe.
Terminal, edebiyat.
The drinks here are so strong. I'm not complaining.
You're breathing on my drink.
Come on, baby. I can pay. I'm a good tipper, too.
I told you to stay away from me. Sweaty.
Hard to get. Give it up, baby. I'm sold.
Perfect. Leave me alone.
You need something, man?
It's been an eternity since I was in a club.
Thanks for sharing. Go away. I really got nothing to say to you.
The music here used to be avant-garde.
I really got nothing to say to you.
Dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it.
Ne oldu?
I love this
Yani
place.
sırayla söyleyecekmişiz
You need
baktım
something, man?
buradan.
Is there a public extranet terminal around here?
In a club? You don't have an Omni tool?
That is a pretty strange question.
I get by on public terminals. My Omni tool's been broken for an eternity.
That's a tough break. I'm done talking to you now.
Hey, Floret. I have to pee.
Yeah? Hurry back, Moirol. I'm ready to head out.
Tamam buymuş.
Bitch isn't coming back. I'm gonna find her.
Hi again. I already said I loved you, though. You're breathing on my drink.
Thank you so much. I really thought she was going to die.
It's hot. Sweaty.
Come on, don't be like that. I got creds. We'll go back to my place. I got simple tastes.
Back off, asshole. I'm a dancer, not a hooker.
You got a mouth on you. I'll enjoy watching you use it.
Let her go, you son of a bitch.
Wow, I'm just looking for a good time. This isn't your business.
Good times are over.
Thanks for that. Security was asleep.
The music here used to be avant-garde. Couldn't dance to it, but you felt smart listening to it.
I guess they'll let anybody in here now. No standards anymore.
Can you back that up? We go out to the alley, only one of us comes back in.
Mike Tyson amına.
I'm just trying to have a drink here. No need to get all excited. Damn humans.
My name is Morinth. I've been watching you. You're the most interesting person in this place. I've got a booth over here in the shadows. Why don't you come sit with me? Some nights I come here and there's no one interesting to talk to. Some nights, there's just one person. Tonight it's you. Why is that?
You and I want the same things.
Do we?
I've traveled all over the galaxy.
It changes you, doesn't it?
Real travel means going to dangerous places.
Where you can see and do things most people can't imagine.
Yes.
When I travel, I find myself drawn to dark, dangerous places.
Violent places?
Violence is the surest expression of power.
Violence is a means to an end. Power is that end.
But violence is such a charming way to reach that end.
What do you think of the music here?
Dark rhythms, violent pulses. It stirs something primitive in me. What about you?
I'm curious about a band called Expel 10.
They get in my head and tear it to pieces. They're in concert soon. Maybe we should go together. You can lose yourself in the music here. There are ways to enhance that, you know?
I experimented when I was younger, but I've outgrown that.
That's admirable. What else have you outgrown, I wonder?
As you grow up, you leave some things behind you.
Ah, you put away the things of youth.
Do you know anything about art?
It speaks to the darkest places in me. What about you?
There are certain pieces that grab me.
What really moves you?
If I saw an image of you, that would move me.
Oh, that's, sweet of you to say. Art comes in many varieties. I've seen vids that were more powerful than a sculpture sitting in a gallery.
Do you know Vienna?
Do you want to get out of here? My apartment is nearby and I want you alone.
Ben şimdi öldürücü ya. Boğa. Da silahım yok ama. Mekanı iyiymiş ha.
Have a Hallex if you want. But wouldn't you rather have all your senses be clear and sharp right now? I certainly do. I was into dueling for a while. I love the moment you see it in your opponent's eyes. He knows you're better, and he's going to die. A gift from a suitor. The statue's got more personality than he did. Still, he impressed me enough that he finally got what he wanted. It didn't end the way he hoped. I love any game where your opponent can believe he is about to win, just before you kill him. I love clubs. People, movement, heat. I can still hear the bass like the drums of a great hunt out for your blood. But here, it's muted, and you're safe. Is that what you want, Shepard?
People feel safest right before they die.
It's true. We're never safe. I've never understood the fascination with safety. Some of us choose differently. Independence over submission? I think we share that, you and I.
We've both killed many times, but that's where the similarities end.
Why do you say that I've killed? What do you know? Let's stop playing games. Look into my eyes and tell me you want me. Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Don't count on it.
But you... Who are you? Oh no. I see what's going on. The bitch herself found a little helper. Marin! Mother. Do not call me that! I can't choose to stop being your daughter, Mother. You made your choice long ago. What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me! Enough, Morinth! I am the genetic destiny of the Asari, but they are not ready to reveal this.
Shepard, git dal bir şey yap amına.
You are a disease to be purged, nothing more. I'm as strong as she is. Let me join you. I am already sworn to help you, Shepard. Let us finish this.
Tabii ki de Morinth'i öldüreceğim ama Samara'ya ihanet mi edeceğim ben?
End of the line, Morinth.
And they call me a monster.
Evet.
Find peace in the embrace of the goddess. I am ready to leave this place and get on with my life. Are you ready to go as well?
Do you want to talk about what happened?
Shepard, what do you think I will say? What can I say? I just killed the bravest and smartest of my daughters. There are no words. I will try another time. For now, show mercy on a broken old warrior and let us leave.
Let's go.
Tamam. Bu iş bitti. Ali ile konuş. Tamam, konuşuruz. Şeye gidelim. Annesine söyleyelim. İntikamını aldık. Yakalandım. İçi rahatlasın. Söyleyemiyorum mu lan karıya? Neyse, ne yapalım. Şimdi biz ne yapacaktık? Patriark'a gidecektik. Patriarka. Patriark neredeydi ki oğlum? Ha, VIP'deydi be. Aynen VIP. Yani.
This is valuable.
The fortune. Ruthless parasites on the hardworking men and women of Omega. If you've got fortune problems, there's only one thing to do. Get rid of them.
Neredeydi? Buradaydı. Aynen. Öleceksin.
You again. Greetings.
Some people want you dead. I've been asked to move you to safety.
Well, of course. Arya wouldn't want me hurt. It would make her look bad. But perhaps Arya's reputation is no longer my concern. Perhaps I will stay. See who thinks me important enough to kill.
Here's an idea. Let me handle the assassins for you.
And so your name grows, while I remain an old man who lets others fight his battle.
No. You remain a powerful warlord with forces at his command. Not just Arya's trophy.
Well, you could be my Krant, fighting for my honor. If you would do this for me, I would be grateful. I might even be a Krogan again.
Hatta Afterlife'in çevresinde ya da içinde.
So I get friendly with the whores in my off hours, so what?
Out of our way, human.
You here for Patriarch?
What if we are? You gonna do something about it?
Patriarch sent us. Said to do whatever it takes.
Your Patriarch's Krant? I wasn't aware the old man had one.
You should have done your homework.
Killed them all. And everyone knows that the Patriarch is not to be crossed. Thanks to you, Arya may think of me as more than a trophy. A real advisor, maybe. Or even a threat.
Take care, Patriarch.
For the first time, I like that name. By the way, be careful with Arya. She will approve of what you've done, I think. But not of you altering the balance of Omega. I think it reminds her too much of herself.
Come on, let me in.
I'm in an important business meeting.
Arya wants to speak with you, human. She heard you took on the Blood Pack assassins yourself. I wouldn't keep her waiting.
Word has it that Patriarch's Krant took out the men sent here to kill him. Funny, I didn't know he had a Krant.
Patriarch has more influence than you thought.
I see. Well, maybe I should watch my back then.
It's not what I asked, but you got the job done. You've done a lot for me, Shepard. Let me return the favor. We're sending your coordinates to a cache on an uncharted world. You want it? It's yours.
What's the catch?
No catch, I don't need it, and I don't want it to go to waste. Whatever you find is yours to deal with.
Sounds like you and Patriarch have a history.
Our history is Omega's history. Long, bloody, and always ending in my favor. The details are complicated. When I arrived, Omega was lawless, a land of opportunity. I built alliances and destroyed the fools who wouldn't get in line, which was most of them. But Patriarch, he was something different. A powerful friend.
I'm surprised you were ever anything but rivals.
We were allies for 100 years. I suppose he decided that was long enough. Wasn't a surprise when he turned. He controlled the muscle, my people contributed more subtle action. Espionage, politics, assassination. Fortunately for me, his men had become accustomed to certain benefits of working with Asari.
Superior intel? Assassination?
That's cute. No, I took advantage of certain skills my people try to downplay. Patriarch's men abandoned him in droves. In the end, we fought face to face on this very spot. The toughest fight of my life. But of course I won.
Patriarch doesn't sound like something an Asari would come up with.
I found it humorous. He wanted power, and we pretended he had it with a word that doesn't exist for my people. I eventually found a certain respect for the title and the man.
So you kept him around as a trophy?
I did. A trophy and an example. Whenever someone thought about taking me on, I pointed them to Patriarch. Dignity is one of the few commodities not available on Omega.
Interesting, but let's move on.
Do you need something else?
Yok.
Thanks. Maybe I'll come back later.
Why don't you find a nice girl to keep you warm in the meantime? You look like you need to loosen up a little.
Tamam gidelim, burada işimiz kalmadı.
I never know which pair of eyes to look at.
Come on, let me in.
The Council offered its sympathy, but regretted that it could not become involved in a purely human matter.
Şimdi Tali ile konuşalım. Bir de şu ne? Tamam, buna gideriz. Bunları yaparız. Tali ile konuşuruz önce, bir dakika ama. Gidelim hadi, istedelim. Tane'in işini bayağıdır erteliyoruz. Tane'i yapalım. Sonra Kasumi'ni yaparız. Tane'e yardım et. Geç, direkt bunu izledik zaten. Ver, kimi ver? Bu kim ya? Bir kişi eksik. Tane'i ver, bir de Samuray var. İkisi çünkü benzer karakterler. Yani ikisinde ebeveynsel sorunlar var.
Also, according to CSEC, a Drell recently passed through customs. The CSEC office may have more information.
Gideyim konuşayım.
You think Citadel security to be the tightest in the galaxy? I see no fewer than 14 fatal flaws a skilled assassin could exploit. 8 of them existed when I was here 10 years ago.
Yes? My associate is trying to find his son. We think a local criminal may have hired him.
That should be easy. We don't see many Drell here. There we go. One of my men reported a Drell recently. And he was talking to Mouse. Interesting.
Mouse?
Ah, petty criminal. Probably not the guy who hired your boy, but a messenger. He's a former duct rat. Runs errands for anyone who'll pay.
What sort of trouble has Mouse been getting himself into?
Odd jobs for shifty people. Duct rats take whatever is available to get by. Data running, fencing stolen goods, selling illegal VI personalities. Actually, he was selling one of you.
Me?
Yeah, when you erased a file, it would say, I delete data like you on the way to real errors. Buggy, though. It crashed every half hour. The error message was about how the galaxy was at stake, and you should fix the problem yourself.
What was it you called Mouse?
A duct rat. It's a local slang for the poor kids who grow up in the station. When they're small, they tend to play in the ventilation ducts where adults can't get to them.
Aren't the ducts dangerous?
Every couple of months, we pull a little body out of them. Lacerated by fan blades, broken by a deadfall, suffocated by vacuum exposure. Those are just the ones we know about. Mouse survived long enough that he can't fit in the ducts anymore. He was one of the smarter ones.
I've heard enough.
Mouse is usually upstairs outside the Dark Star. He works out of a public You should pick it. It sounds like you're...
Yes.
If Mouse can't get you in touch with your son directly, he'll know...
You don't know us, Captain. Why are you going so far to help?
I've worked Zakara for 2 years. Every day kids turn to crime because they've got... You're trying to save yours.
He faces a dark path.
We better hurry then.
You didn't tell him that Kolyat plans to assassinate someone.
He's a cop. He tried to stop Kolyat and one of them could end up dead. I don't want that.
Yes, of course. Thank you, Shepard.
Üst kata nereden? I like the way you kiss me. Buradan değil. Aşağı ne de? Üst kata nereden çıkacağız?
Shepard, are you looking to continue your education? It's one thing to know how to shoot a gun, but do you have the career skills to deploy and manage today's high-tech network infrastructures? The Henley Technical Institute can help. Courses available through our extranet site.
Aynen kanka. Boş yapma, bana ne amına.
I heard that those lakes up on the Presidium are filled with fish.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Welcome back.
These stores are owned by...
We offer an assortment. Of course, citizen.
Buradan mı gidiyoruz üst kata? Aynen canlı aynen.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
What can I do
Her
for you?
yerde bu şey yapıyor amına.
All right, I'm here if you change your mind.
Burada bir şey yok. Nerede lan
Those
mouse?
Asari Hanar porn games they sell in Shinakiba are really nasty.
Stop. Burada mı? Kulüpte diyorduk. Kulüp dediğin nere amına? Dans edek. Tamam yeter. Fırtılarımı döktüm. Tuvalet bura. Nerede bu herif?
Something I can do for you?
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for the Presidium. Do you know if there are fish in the lakes?
I get that question a lot. I think it's right behind where's the restroom. Those are reservoirs, the Presidium's own supply, independent from the water storage tanks in the wards. The only place I know of on the station to get a live fish is Delea Sonasy's gift shop.
I noticed you're one of the groundskeepers for
I get that. The only place I know of on
Where's
the
that
station,
gift shop?
in the market downstairs from the bar. Delea sells aquariums. Fish are the largest pets most station residents can get a permit.
When I pour a glass of water, it's the same stuff that tourists throw garbage in?
No, they purify it first. If some Solarian or human bacteria gets left in, and a Turian or Quarian drinks it, they could die. Everything would be so much simpler if we all had the same DNA. But no, the universe loves diversity.
Thanks for your time.
No problem. If you get up to the Presidium, check out the DeMaio flowers across from the conduit. They're coming in very nicely.
Mouse'dan lavuk nerede ya? Seni göt etmiştim. Salak karı. Aklı sıra beni kandıracak. Yarım ulan Anadolu çocuğu. Yarım ulan Anadolu çocuğu. Adam nerede bu herif? Burada yok kardeşim, ne şey falan. Darkstar nere, bura mı Darkstar? Evet. Darkstar bura o zaman.
Oh, sorry. I was playing this fascinating human game.
Yakınlarında diyor da. Nereden buna helada mı bu herif? Nerede?
Nothing for me.
All right.
Helada mı? Nerede adam? Elim helaya yok, kimse var. Yakınlarında diyor, içinde demiyor. Burada bir yerde olmaz. Ha, buymuş ya işte.
I can get you 2 cases by the end of the day.
You mouse?
What are you? Oh shit, Krios. I thought you were tired. Commander Shepard? I thought you died. What do you want with me?
Be still, Mouse. You can change your pants in a moment.
How do you know Thane?
Krios? He didn't... If he didn't say nothing, I ain't either.
When we heard the name, I didn't think it could be the same Mouse. He was a contact on the Citadel when I was active. He and some other children would gather information on my targets.
You put children in danger to spy for you?
Children, the poor. My people's word for their kind is Dralafa, the ignored. They're everywhere, see everything, yet they are never seen. You gave another Drell instructions for an assassination. Who's the target?
I don't know. I didn't ask. Because the people I work for, they can make me disappear. I'd like to help you, Krios. You always done right by us, but I ain't gonna die for you.
Look, you know Thane. He wouldn't ask if it wasn't important. Do it for him.
I want to. He was always nice to us. But these people ain't nice, Krios.
Nobody's gonna know you talk to us.
Mouse, I swear that you won't be named.
All right. He came with that hollow you took of me. Said he wanted a job. I ran through your old contacts to see who might give him a shot. The guy who offered was Elias Kellum.
One other thing. That Shepard VI you're selling?
Oh shit, you heard? Look, you were dead. It was totally legal to make a VI of you.
Give me a copy, we'll call it even.
What? I mean, sure, yeah, absolutely. Sorry about the whole... Just so you know, there's 3 Volas who are patching it all the time.
Tell me about Kellum.
Human. Moved to the Citadel about 10 years ago. He was little people when you were here, Krios. He got big after the Geth attack. Lots of the big guys from before got cacked, all in them big fancy apartments up on the Presidium. Now he runs the rackets on the lower end of the ward. Shin Akiba. He's seriously bad news.
You did good, Mouse.
Yeah. Hope I live long enough to pat myself on the back.
Kellen will never know.
I hope not. I'm out of here, Krios. Next time you're in town, just don't bring the family.
That couldn't have been easy.
Mouse knew more about my life than Kolyat ever did. He smiles up at me, broken teeth and scabby knees. Bare feet black. A dead-end future looking up at me, worshipping the petty gifts I offer. I was the only good thing he had back then. But I left him, as I left Kolyat.
Mouse said you had a hollow of him.
Yes. A foolish bit of sentimentality. I can perfectly recall every moment I spent with Mouse. He pulls at my arm, smiles. He wants to know that I'll remember him, that anyone will remember him. I take the hollow. He smiles at himself in miniature on my palm. Then a frown crinkles his brow. He pats my pockets, checking for other hollows. Where's your son, Krios? He asks.
Don't blame yourself.
If I don't, who will? We must carry the weight of our decisions, Shepard. You.
An independent inquiry is investigating a group known as Cerberus in light of charges made by one Corporal Toombs and testimony by an apparent Cerberus scientist. A researcher known...
What do you want?
Didn't mean to bother you.
Don't let it happen again. Humans.
Olursa ne
Since they
olacak?
rescued
Diyor.
the council.
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the city.
Balık
Welcome
yok.
back. We offer an assortment of... Of course, citizen.
What do you want?
Why are you so interested in fish from the Presidium?
It's so decadent. Eating a fish from the Presidium would be like screwing Shaira.
Ugh, Asari is so squishy. Where are you supposed to get a decent grip?
I talked to one of the Presidium groundskeepers. He said there aren't any fish in the lakes.
What?
I told you.
Why have all that water if you're not going to store something to eat in it? I don't understand aliens at all.
Thanks for telling me. It's all he's talked about all damn day.
Yes?
Can we talk about my associate's son?
You talked to Mouse? Did you get the name of the guy he's working with?
Elias Kellum.
Kellum? Shit. Look, this is awkward. Kellum and I have an agreement. He doesn't cause too much trouble and buys tickets to the C-Sec charity ball from me. In return, I ignore him.
He pays you off. You were eager to help us before. What about now? Is it too inconvenient?
I said I'd help. It's just there'll be repercussions if I don't handle it right. He and I give each other space. It keeps the peace. I'll get some of my people to bring him in and set him up in a private room. You can interrogate him yourself. I'll stay out of sight, and if I'm lucky, Kellum will believe that I had nothing to do with it.
Bring him in. We might not have much time.
I'll make it happen. Wait here.
We've got Kellum. Tell Bailey we're ready.
He'll expect me to get him out of this.
Not today, I think.
Captain, his lawyer's here.
Bet Elias has his VI set to page him if C-Sec gets within 10 meters.
I'll stall him. Get in there and work fast.
We should question him together. Keep the pressure on. Thoughts on how we approach it?
Convince him that we'll put a bullet in his head if he doesn't talk. Once he's scared, he'll cooperate.
Very well. I'll pretend we're ready to kill him. We can't push too hard, though. We need the information more than we need a corpse.
Beni ya polis
out of
alın
these
sen kötü
restraints,
polis al.
Bailey. Pretty funny bringing me down here like this. The hell are you two?
You hired an assassin. We need to know who you want killed. You tell us, you can go.
I want to see my advocate.
You apparently haven't noticed we're not CSEC. No deals, no due process, no advocate.
And that's supposed to scare me. You two are in way over your heads.
Pay attention, Mr. Kellum.
That wasn't a good idea, kid. That is gonna cost you.
We'll see about that.
Hit me again, asshole. Every punch is another credit in my pocket. Yeah, thought so. Chicken shit.
Seems to me a coward is someone that hires other people to do his dirty work for him.
You saying I do that?
Sikerim
You don't
ben
have
ya.
any proof.
Are you sure we don't? You want to bet the rest of your life on it?
Turian prisons believe in the rehabilitative power of hard labor for the state.
I'm done being patient. Give me a name or I'll cut your balls off and sell them to a Krogan.
I said get out of my way, Bailey. You have no right to... What the hell is going on in here? Step away from my client. Is that... Do you have him tied to the chair?
Glad you could make it, Freddy.
Traffic was bad. You'll need a shovel the size of the Citadel to dig yourself out of this.
My name's Shepard. I'm a Spectre, which means I can do whatever I want.
A Spectre?
So you can turn yourself around to get the hell out.
This is...
Perfectly legal? Yes, it is. Close the door behind you.
I'll contest this
Hadi
alliance.
siktir git
I'll take
bakayım.
it all the way to the council.
The council whose lives I saved? Good luck with that.
Ay moruz bu çocuğa anca gidersin. Aa.
The target's name?
Damn it. Joram Talid. He's a Turian, running for a tentative Zakira ward.
Where can we find him?
His apartment's in the 800 blocks.
Let's go.
What's the story? Why'd Kellum hire the boy?
Assassination. A Turian named Joram Talid. You know him?
Joram? Yeah. You might have seen his posters around. He's promising to end organized crime on the ward. Thing is, his message is all mixed up in race politics. He's anti-human.
Are things so bad that people can openly campaign as anti-human?
Before the Battle of the Citadel, the alien population thought we were violent upstarts. Look what's happened since then. A human fleet guarding the station for months. C-Sec filled with humans. Anderson does what he can, but some people have lived on the station since before humans had starships. They see it as a coup.
If a majority votes for him, like it or not, that's how the system works.
That's a nice ideal, Shepard. Sergeant, get a patrol car. These two need to get to the 800 blocks.
Yes, sir.
Üf.
There he is. How do you want to play this?
Follow to lead on the maintenance catwalks. Tell me what he's doing. The Krogan bodyguard will make him easy to follow.
Where will you be?
The darkest corner with the best view. Amon Kira, Lord of Hunters. Grant that my hands be steady, my aim be true, and my feet swift. And should the worst come to pass, grant me forgiveness.
Herif yok oldu amına.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm on him, Thane. He's talking to some voters.
Understood.
You're in position?
Yes.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
I'm following. Have you got him?
Looks like he's talking to another voter.
Any sign of Kolyat?
No.
I'm moving to another position. Ahead of him.
It's been wonderful talking with you all. I hope you'll come out on election day.
No problem so far. Do you have the target? Target in sight. Can you give me an update? I'm almost in position. He's letting the bodyguard do all the work. That lets him deny involvement. No sign of trouble. I see him. Stay close, Shepard. I'm following. No problem so far. What's he doing? I don't have a good angle. What's he doing?
One of his guards is talking to the bartender. Looks like a shakedown.
I reload target in sight. Where is he now?
He's meeting a couple of mercenaries. Looks like the same group his bodyguard comes from.
He looks nervous. Could be he's noticed you.
Maybe he saw Kolyat in here somewhere.
Also a possibility. There are obstructions ahead. I'll try to go around. Don't lose him.
You're running for office. Lots of people watch you. Yes, sir.
Hey, who are you? What are you doing back here?
I'm with the Citadel Health and Safety. We've had vermin reports in storage areas around here.
What? You can't be serious. How did you get in here?
If I didn't have authorization, how did I get in? You see any other doors?
There's the keeper. Never mind. Just go on through, okay?
Thanks.
Yeah. Just don't let my boss see you.
Kolyat bu mu?
Kolyat!
Oh, seasick!
Thane,
I saw.
He's heading to Khalid's apartment.
Kolyat.
this is a joke. Now you show up.
Help me, Drell. I'll do whatever you want.
C-Sec, put the gun down, son.
Get out of my way. I'm walking out. He's coming with me.
They'll have snipers outside.
I don't need your help. What the hell?
Khalid, get the hell out of here.
Yeah, I will.
Take the boy into custody.
You son of a bitch!
Your father doesn't have much time left, Kolyat. He's trying to make up for his mistakes.
What? So you came to get my forgiveness? So you can die in peace or something?
I came to grant you peace. You're angry because I wasn't there when your mother died.
You weren't there when she was alive. Why should you be there when she died?
Your mother... They killed her to get to me. It was my fault.
What?
After her body was given to the deep, I went to find them. The triggermen, the ringleaders. I hurt them, eventually killed them. When I went back to see you, you were... older. I should have stayed with you.
I guess it's too bad for me you waited so long, huh?
Kolyat, I've taken many bad things out of the world. You're the only good thing I ever added to it.
This isn't a conversation you should have in front of strangers. Boys, take Kolyat and his father back to the precinct. Give them a room and as much time as they need.
I'm surprised you're letting him do that.
You think he's the only man who ever screwed up raising a son? I have to get back to the precinct. Come on, I'll give you a lift.
Hey, no leader.
They've been in there a while.
The kid's been through a lot. I ran some searches in the C-Sec archive. About 10 years back, a bunch of real bad people were killed. Like someone was cleaning house. The prime suspect was a Drell. We never caught him.
10 years is a long time. Whoever was responsible for that probably doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, I guess you're right about that.
How'd it go?
Our problems they aren't something I can fix with a few words. We'll keep talking, see what happens.
Your boy shot some people. No one I feel sympathy for, but there it is.
I watched those guys shaking down businesses and threatening humans.
But he can't just get away with it.
The kid wants to make a difference. Give him community service.
Community service for attempted murder? What jury would agree to that?
None that I've seen. This would need to stay out of the judiciary. Strictly within C-Sec.
Interesting. I'll think about it.
Thank you, Captain.
Bitti mi şimdi? Gidiyoruz mu? Gidelim Kasumi'nin işini yapalım o zaman. Ha, buradan dönüyoruz Narman diye.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Tamam. Tain, neredesin Tain?
Morinth haunted my dreams and waking hours equally. For the first time in 400 years, I am free. I am a ruined vessel of sorrow and regret, but I am free. It is not a feeling I can describe.
Was it worth it?
It was never a question of worth, but of need. I had to take the action I did, as did she. This was never a story that would have a happy outcome.
You did your duty. What about your feelings?
One of my daughters is dead. My hopes, my dreams were all bound up in my children. Still, my feelings have always come after my duty. The same is true of you.
You said that Morinth was a monster, but she was still your daughter.
She was the strongest and smartest. She would not accept the injustice thrust upon her. She fought to the end. I am so proud of her, Shepard.
You killed her for being what she was.
And I would again. But I also know what it means to leave everything behind and fight. Do you realize that she went on the run at the age of 40? I do not know human years.
What will you do now that Morinth is gone?
Assuming I survive your mission, I am a Justicar. Injustice still exists, and perhaps even other Ardat Yakshi.
There's no way to correct the condition Morinth had?
We are an advanced species, but we don't have magic. It only occurs in purebloods like myself.
I thought Ardat Yakshi were extremely rare.
Asari have spread to many worlds. There are remote regions with no government oversight. If I travel to those worlds, and they do exist...
Morinth claimed that her condition was the future of the Asari
Morinth
race.
would say anything. Ardat Yakshi are sterile, Shepard. That wouldn't be a particularly viable...
You don't want to settle down?
I did. I returned to my homeworld, and I will fight and struggle. When I die, it will not be in bed.
You still control the direction of your life.
I have chosen this path, due in no small part to you.
Do you need something?
Have a few minutes to talk?
Certainly.
If you don't mind my saying, you don't really seem like an assassin.
You've spent too much time fighting thugs who think custom-painted armor makes them professionals. The Hanar trained my body for this role since I was 6 years old.
You've been killing since you were 6?
Of course not. I didn't make my first kill until I was 12. They were training me. I was not to be used and thrown away.
You were a child, not an investment.
I've given you the wrong idea. They valued me, yes.
The Hanar? Excessively polite, worship the Protheans? They don't seem the type who'd train assassins.
Every species trains assassins. They have a strong grip and natural toxins, but...
Why did your parents agree to this?
The agreement was made under the Compact.
The Compact?
We live on the Hanar homeworld because they rescued us. Some of us from extinction. We owe them
What exactly are the
terms?
terms?
There are many things the Hanar can't do, even with mechanical
This
aid.
can't be legal. They made your whole race into slaves.
Don't insult me, Shepard. Anyone can refuse to serve. We owe our existence to the Hanar. We are proud to repay the debt.
The way you describe it, the Hanar sound like weaklings.
Out here, they are. But if you could see them in the encounter, the stream of silver in the dark, looping, diving, so fast the eye can't follow. Laughter like the squeals of a child vibrates the water. They fly over the back of the seabed like birds, plumed with the light of heaven.
But you don't kill for the Hanar anymore.
I was asleep for a long time, yes. I paid no attention. Laser dot trembles on the skull. One finger twitch. He dies. Then, the smell of spice on the spring wind. Sunset-colored eyes defiant in the scope. The laser dances away. My apologies. Drell slip into memory so easily.
Was that one of your assassinations?
Yes.
Peki. Tully ile konuşalım. Onun da bir şey görevi varmış.
Kenneth, what has the new shielding done to your power grid balance?
Not much. We built in capacitor subsystem.
Shepard, I'm glad you came by. I may need your help. I just received a message from the migrant fleet. The Admiralty Board has accused me of treason. I'm scared, Shepard.
Nobody who knows you could believe you'd betray your people, Tally.
I don't know. They do, but thanks. I appreciate your faith.
Is it because you're working with Cerberus?
I'm not working with Cerberus. I have no idea what they're accusing me of. You'd think I...
What happens when a Quarian is accused of treason?
There's a hearing. My father is an admiral on the board. He'll have to... The punishment for treason is exile. If they can...
What happens if you're convicted?
Not that it really matters.
Yok şey
Either
yani
way.
direkt görev yapalım oğlum.
I was going to
Lol
book passage on
öğrenmek
another
istemiyorum
ship.
ya.
I didn't think there would be time for you to help. Thank you, Shepard. I'll program the Normandy with the flotilla's current location.
Migrant filosuna gidelim. Hadi gidelim. Kızın için Aa dur. Stadile girelim, bir şey unuttum. Şu iki Salarian var ya Omega'da. Bir şey istemişti, direkt al rastgele, fark etmez. Neydi o görev? Omega, ha ışık yok. Ha. Shit. Marav'ın dükkanına. Tamam. Hemen halledelim. Marav'ın dükkanı. Marav'ın dükkanı yok oğlum. Marav'ın dükkanı nerede? Bu katta değil herhalde. Değil mi? Ya. İnelim aşağı kata.
I can't believe these humans.
I overheard you talking. Having a problem?
It's a private matter.
Give me a chance. I might be able to help.
I don't see why you would. Since your kind gained a seat on the council, they've taken over CSEC customs. There are hundreds of new security checks and travel restrictions. We've been flagged as a potential risk for Geth infiltration. They won't let us board a ship back to Asari space.
Why would they consider you a risk? You're obviously not Geth.
I don't know. They wouldn't tell us. We got on a list somewhere for some reason, and they won't tell us anything because it's classified.
Who won't let you board a ship?
I don't know who made the decision. Some pencil pusher at the
I'll see if I can get it sorted out.
I'm not holding my breath.
Belli değil şu kapıda karıyla konuşacakmış.
Can I help you, sir?
I talked to a couple of Asari. They say customs won't let them leave the station, but they weren't told why. Can you help me out?
I'm sorry, sir, but all matters related... Revealing why someone is on a watch list might compromise...
Did you talk with them? Did they seem like Geth agents to you?
Well, no, but you can never be sure.
Look, miss, I've fought hundreds of Geth. I can assure you that those two aren't Geth
Look, miss.
The lack of flashlight heads was kind of a giveaway.
I'm not saying it makes any sense. Those are the... I can't get them cleared, but I can flag the case file. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I'm fine.
Next.
So?
Good news. I convinced them to let you go.
You what? How did you do that?
I explained how their methods are flawed. I fought a lot of Geth in my time.
Few have. How unexpected. We should get ready to leave. There should be another ship heading to Thessia tomorrow.
Teşekkür etseydiniz, hiçbirinin nezaketiniz yok ya. Vallahi. Ama aserisini de bu kadar da götünüz kalkmasın be canım. Ucundan azıcık lan, azıcık. Çok az. Ne olacak çok azıcık şeyin olsa? Nezaketiniz. Allah Allah.
this what passes for food out here? My tastes run more along the lines of edible. Looks like worms. Dead ones. This a human thing?
I'm Commander Shepard, and this is my favorite store on the Citadel.
Tamam bulduk. Hadi gidelim şimdi geri. Mal gibi koşa koşa. Selam canım. Selam size de. Sana size de selam canım. Sana da kolay gelsin canım. Size de canım. Sana da böyleyeceğim canım benim. Sana da yavrum. Size de canım. Size de tatlım. Ya. Yeter. Defolup gidiyorum buradan. Bıktım. Yürüyüme gidelim. Şu ismin yan görevini yapalım, sonra Talya'nın işini hallederim. Bir de kostümü yapacağım. Sonra videoyu bitireceğim. İliyim. Boom. Neydi bu aranın adı, unuttum. Ver direkt rastgele. Neydi lan barın adı? Eternity var ya, tamam. Liara artık buralarda yok. Büyük iş oldu.
We were always told that Ilium is one of the safest places in the galaxy, until you fell off the grid. Sign the wrong contract, join up with the wrong company, or walk down the wrong alley, and it's as dangerous as anywhere else. Don't let this place fool you. It's no safer here than Omega.
Pardon me, I'm on a call.
Telefon görüşmüşsün. Oyunun başından beri bir telefon görüşmüşsün dışarı. Afterlife şu tarafta. Afterlife da var mı bir şey yok. Her şeyi almışız.
Tired of training employees only to lose them to your competitors? Perhaps Indentutech can help, the leading provider.
Hadi. Veri tableti nerede?
The Systems Alliance Parliamentary Subcommittee for Transhumant Studies has awarded reparations for biotics suffering complications.
I don't understand.
Oğlum bizden bekarlar ve daha partiniz bir bitmedi ha.
Oh, it's okay.
Welcome to Synthetic Insights.
Heh. Öyle işte.
You deserve somebody who respects you. Somebody who's going to treat you right.
I can taste hate in the air, but there's no fighting. It's like they don't want to. Is that right? Because it seems stupid. Rules and words to hide how they hide. Fighting is simple. Kill the guy aiming at you. Here, there's no way to tell. Stupid.
Tamam, biz bir tane şey alalım. Ağzımız tatlansın, yola koyulalım.
Difficult development for human expansion as the colony on Horizon has been attacked. The Council has suggested that the attacks are a tragic coincidence. Likely the
Do you
result
have
of
anything
material
flashier? I want something that says, I own this room.
How can you short sell on prefabs after these human colony attacks?
The Council thought that Blasto, the first NR Spectre, would play by the rules.
This one has forgotten whether its heat sink is over capacity. It wonders whether the criminal scum considers itself fortunate.
Tamam hadi geç. İşte. Ama diyelim Omega'ya verelim şu lanet şeyleri. Sadakat görevlerine sonra. Al. Ulan. Al.
Hello again, my friends. Please tell me you have something for me.
I found the package your contact left on the Citadel.
Very nicely done, my friend. And as I promised, your reward.
I have the package from the drop point on Ilium.
Excellent. And here's your reward. Simple as that. I really appreciate what you've done, friend. I'll toss in something extra for your trouble. Great doing business with you, Shepard.
Hadi vay vay. Niye hain puan aldım ya? Tabi mal gibi okumazsam hemen geçersem olacağı bu. Hadi siktirip gidelim artık. İtalya'ya. Migrant liderler. Migrant. Nasıl bir gezegen böyle ama? Ali ve Aragorn.
This is Talizora Vasnima Naraya, requesting permission to dock with the Raya.
Our system has your ship flagged as Cerberus. Verify.
After time adrift among open stars, along tides of light and through shoals of dust, I will return to where I began.
Permission granted. Welcome home, Talizora.
We'd like a security and quarantine team to meet us. Our ship is not clean.
Understood. Approach exterior docking cradle 17.
Captain Shepard, Talizora told me a lot about you. I wish we could be meeting under more pleasant circumstances.
I never actually reached the rank of captain. Technically, I'm no longer in the Alliance military at all.
You're the commander of the Normandy, responsible for the lives aborted. That entitles you to respect among our people. May you stand between your crew and harm as you lead them through the empty quarters of the stars.
Kila Salai. It's an old ship captain's blessing, Shepard.
Telly helped the Normandy's crew out of many difficult situations. I'm here to return the favor.
I understand. As the commander of the vessel she serves on, your voice carries weight. I wish I could do more to help, Tali. The trial requires that I be officially neutral, but I'm here if you need to talk. They're charging you with bringing active Geth into the fleet as part of a secret project.
That's insane. I never brought active Geth aboard. I only sent parts and pieces.
You sent Geth materials back to the migrant fleet?
Yes, my father was working on a project. He needed the materials. If I sent back something that was only damaged, not permanently inactive, no, I checked everything. I was careful.
Technically, I'm under orders to place Talizora under arrest pending the hearing. So, Tali, you're confined to this ship until this trial is over.
Thank you, Captain.
Preparations got underway as soon as you arrived. The hearing's being held in the Garden Plaza. Good luck.
believe they're charging Tali.
If Tali's order can't even get a Quarian captain to stand for her, she's as good as...
Tali Zorovas, Normandy. I am glad you came. I could delay them only so long.
Auntie Ron! Shepard Vas Normandy, this is Admiral Shalaron Vas Tonbe. She's a friend of my father's.
Normandy ne la?
Wait, Ron, you called me Vas Normandy.
I'm afraid I did, Tali. The Admiralty Board moved to have you tried under that name, given your departure from the Nima.
You're an admiral. Does that mean you're one of the judges?
I'm afraid not. My history with Tali and her father forced me to recuse myself.
I imagine father had to do the same.
You'll see inside, Tali. For my part, I moderate and ensure...
I take it being associated with the human ship
They
is a bad...
stripped me of my ship name. That's as good
It's
as
not over yet, Tali. You have friends who still know you as Tali Zora Vasnima.
I guess we should get started. Does Tali have a defense counselor? Someone who speaks for her side?
Indeed, she does, Captain Shepard. She is part of your crew. And remember, an accused is always...
So, you would actually...
I'll do everything in my power to help you, Tali.
Thank you, Shepard.
Our legal rules are simple. Present the truth as best you can.
Yara bakalım. Nasıl bir tarikatlan mı var?
This conclave is brought to order. Blessed are the ancestors who kept us alive, sustained us, and enabled us to reach this season. Keep us alive. The accused Tali Zora Vas Normandy has come with her captain to defend herself against a charge of treason.
Objection! A human has no business at a hearing involving such sensitive military matters.
Then you should not have declared Tali crew of the Normandy, Admiral Chorus. By right as Tali's captain, Shepard must stay.
Objection withdrawn.
Shepard Vas Normandy, your crew member Tali Zora stands accused of treason. Will you speak for her?
If it helps Tali, I will. But in her heart, she remains Tali Zora Vas Nima, a proud member of the migrant fleet. I regret that our captain is forbidden to stand at her side today.
Nobody has been forbidden from anything. It is a simple...
Lie to them if you must, Zalcoris, but don't lie to me and expect me to stay silent. The human is right.
Admirals, please. Shepard's willingness to represent Tali Zora in this hearing is appreciated. Tali, you're accused of bringing active guests to the migrant fleet. What say you?
How could Tali have brought guests to the fleet while serving on the Normandy?
To clarify, Shepard, Tali isn't accused of bringing back entire units, only parts that could spontaneously reactivate.
But I would never send active guests to the fleet. Everything I sent was disabled and harmless.
Then explain how Geth seized the lab ship where your father was working.
What are you talking about? What happened?
As far as we can tell, Tali, the Geth have killed everyone on the Alarai. Your father included.
What? Oh, Keela.
I appreciate the need for this trial, Admirals. But right now, our first concern must be the safety of the migrant fleet. The Normandy stands ready to assist in whatever capacity necessary.
Thank you. Quarian strike teams have attempted to retake the ship, so far without success.
Shepard, we have to take back the Alarai.
The safest course would be to simply destroy the ship. But if you are looking for an honorable death instead of exile...
I'm looking for my father, you bastet!
You intend to retake the Alarai from the Geth? This proposal is extremely dangerous.
With your permission, Admirals, yes. The good of the fleet must come first. And Tali needs to find her father.
Agreed. And if you die on this worthy mission, Tali, we will see that your name is cleared of these charges.
We can discuss that later.
Then it is decided. You will attempt to retake the Alarai. You are hereby given leave to depart the Raya. A shuttle will be waiting at the secondary docking hangar. Be safe, Tali. This hearing will resume upon your return.
Thank you for agreeing to take back the Alarai, Shepard. The Admiral sounds sure that my father is already dead, but I don't know. We won't know anything until we get there.
How are you holding up? They just threw a lot of fire at you, even before telling you about your father.
I knew this would be bad, but I guess you're never really prepared to be charged with treason. And my father, I don't know. He could still be alive. They don't know for certain that he's dead. I just don't know, Shepard, and I need to find out.
Is there anyone here you want to talk to before we go?
We can talk with the Admirals. It might help us to see what their viewpoints are. But I doubt we'll change anyone's mind by talking to them privately.
Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get to the Alarai, the sooner we'll know what happened.
Shepard, the secondary docking hangar is through the conclave chamber where you are now. The shuttle they have provided is unarmed.
Loyalty to the fleet is about more than just killing Geth. Tali'Zorah is...
Shepard? How did you get onto the Raya?
Shepard is here to help me with my trial.
Oh yes, I heard about that. I hope you didn't really do what they said you did.
No, Vitor. I would never endanger the fleet.
Oh, well, good. So, can I help you with anything? I mean, probably not, but you helped me.
Tali could use some friends right now. Would you be willing to tell the Admirals how she helped you?
No, I mean, yes, but I already did. They came to see me. I didn't want to talk in a crowd.
Vitor is doing well, but he isn't ready for a public speech just yet.
I talked to them. So did that soldier, Cal Rieger. We both told them about how you helped us. I hope it helped.
I'm sure it did, Vitor. Thank you.
Do you remember anything else about the Collectors? Anything at all?
Nothing new. I'm sorry. Every time I go back to that place in my mind, I...
Vitor, come back. It's okay.
I want to help, but I can't.
Don't worry, Vitor.
Good. Thank you.
Take care of yourself, Vitor. Not many could have gone through what you did and come out sane.
I know. I didn't. But thank you, Commander. It's only because of your help that I've come this far.
Tali'Zorah, given the circumstances, are you certain that speaking to me is appropriate?
I'm looking for information about the Alarai. I don't intend to bribe you in the middle of the plaza, Admiral.
Pleasure to meet you, Commander Shepard. We owe you a debt of gratitude for your actions against the Geth.
Tali was with me. Saren and the Geth would have destroyed us all without her help.
Your political machinations are transparent, Commander. If you and your father were actually... If not, then this was a tragic accident in the pursuit of a higher cause.
Can you tell me anything about the Alarai?
Then this can...
I had thought rail,
but... If we don't find rail...
But, if the... A ship, it was built for the...
You're insane. Cal Rieger.
Shepard,
Vay yaşasın kral.
Good to see you both. Wish you were under better circumstances.
What did they get from our readings?
Damnedest things, just like they said. No way the sun on Haystrom should have been acting that way.
So that dark energy theory is right.
Can't really comment on that, ma'am. I just shoot things.
What are you doing aboard the Raya?
Well,
it sounds like
I stayed to argue the charges against Tali'Zorah.
Thanks, Cal.
Just stating facts, ma'am.
Have you had any luck talking to
Admiral Ron asked my opinion about the Geths. She and Admiral Gerrel are hoping you'll kill a bunch of Geth to get the crowd on your side. They were hesitant, but, well,
you did the right thing. Thank you.
You said that your mission had something to do...
Remember dark energy. It's reducing the
Do you
masses.
think the Geth are responsible
Keela,
for that?
I hope not. They can
I don't think this is... It's too inefficient to be a weapon.
Hope you're right, ma'am. Synthetic
What
bastards.
does that dark energy buildup mean?
Sorry, Shepard, I don't know what it means. Just that it has a scientific...
Probably
Some
not.
days I think flying around in the fleet without a planet of our own...
How have you been, Rieger? You took kind
Physical
of a beat.
damage wasn't bad. Figure I got off easy. I don't have to face those.
With your immune systems, it couldn't be easy for Quarians to fight a war. You'd lose more people to infection than
We
injury.
can't afford a frontline attack, that's for sure. Have to fight smart.
We do have stockpiles of antibiotics.
No, Shepard's right. You've only seen our strikeout.
We should get
Good
going.
luck on the Alarai.
Shepard spoke well to the admirals. Talizora and her father are out of control. This is on their heads.
You set me up, Shala. You told Captain Donna not to say anything? I don't hear that my father may be
The
dead.
admirals needed to hear the shock in your voice, Tali. That is your best chance at recovering evidence that can exonerate you.
I know you're trying to help her, Admiral, but that was over the line.
She has nobody else to speak for her, Shepard.
Don't say it like that.
You should get to the Alarai soon. Is there anything else I can do?
We should move
Good
on.
luck on the Alarai.
Tali, I'm glad Admiral Rahn got you leave to hit the Alarai. Hopefully you'll find something that clears your name.
I'm more concerned with finding my
I
father.
wish you luck. You got Admiral Corris backing up worse than a Krogan toilet. I'm glad to see Tali's captain.
I'm just here to help Tali.
I'm glad
You
someone
believe
is.
I'm innocent?
I know you and your father. And you're both smart enough not to make mistakes like the ones they
It
say.
sounds like we're dealing with more politics than just...
He was looking for something to give
I
us.
know father wanted to.
I don't know, kid. We all
I hope the Quarian people find some place to live.
We might need
Then we
them.
need a world to shelter us.
Thanks for the information.
Hang in there,
Thank
kid.
you, Admiral.
I didn't expect a human to be such...
Judging by your ability to
Commander
play...
Shepard, do not ask
I
about
take no
me.
pleasure in this, Tali, truly. But you have greatly...
What exactly is your problem?
They get
Of
through
course
the
they did.
I'm
Ya
surprised.
kes sen bana, seninle konuşanda hatta. Ben gidiyorum, gemi alacağım. Siz mal mal lak lak etmeye devam edin burada. Ay. İş başına hadi. Boy başına.
Loyalty to the fleet is
Boy
about more
başına.
than just killing
Ey.
it. Talizora is
Boy başına. Yürü.
If Talizora is stuck with a human,
My father dead or trapped on the Alarai.
I'm sorry, Tali. I was under orders from... She wanted to get you onto... For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
We'll talk to you later, Captain.
Hadi boş yapmayın, gidek. Nasıl gidiyoruz?
even during
Bir de
the healing,
fotoğraf
Talizora's
gelmiş.
The human can work a crowd, I'll admit that much.
Oradan gidiyoruz. Nah, oradan gidiyoruz. Oradan gidiyoruz. Nah, oradan gidiyoruz. Buraya mı gidiyoruz? Oğlum ben bu yokuş olduğunu anlamadım ya. Aynen kanka. Buradan gidiyoruz. Bunun kafanı sikeyim ya. Ay ay. Lan kaç kapı var, hadi git. Sakın da gidelim.
Even during the healing, Talizora...
Talizora was...
No offense
Per
taken.
Admiral Rand's orders.
Can you tell us anything about what...
They talked...
There shouldn't have been any.
Right.
Let's head to the Alarai.
Of course.
Sağ ol, gidelim. Alarai geri al.
Enemy!
Ben gör.
On that road away. This is one of the storage units I sent to Father. Looks like parts from a disabled repair drone, plus a reflex
What made a
algorithm.
part worth sending back
It
to
had to be in working order. Anything new had priority. technology the Geth
How
had
did you get these things to your father?
Sometimes I left packages at secured for very valuable finds. I'd signal home.
Haestrom was a war zone.
These suits have more pockets than you'd think. Quarians, within reason, were not the hundreds of the ships in our
Does that
fleet.
salvage gear give you a clue as to
No,
what?
I passed up great finds because they might be too I don't know which possibility is worse. That I got sloppy and sent something dangerous, or that Father actually did all this.
Who's running the system diagnostic? I didn't authorize. Oh, Keela. How many Geth are networked?
All of them. Rail Zora.
Shut it down! Shut everything down! They're in the system!
This is valuable.
Hostiles!
Gelsin umarım sikerim aşağısı. Ya sen kamufle mi oluyorsun sen bildiğinde kamufle mi oluyorsun göt? Lavuk. Yani istememiş yani sağ 4000 para için. Yani kapı için ya. Yanlış ay görünmez olmuş ay ne kadar ölümsüz oldum mal olsun ay. İstemez duvar kasası.
This console might have something. Most of the data is corrupted, but a few bits are left. They were performing experiments on Geth systems, looking for new ways to overcome Geth resistance to
Do you think testing weapons on the Geth was right?
It's not testing weapons on prisoners, Shepard. I only sent... You saw what Saren and Sovereign did with the Geth. Any research that gives us an advantage...
Did you know what kind of tests your father was running?
No, Father just told me to send back any Geth technology I could find that wasn't a direct danger to the fleet. I suspected he might be testing weapons, but I thought he was just working on new ways to bypass shields or armor.
Could any of that data clear your name?
Doubtful. This is mostly results data, but they may have been activating the Geth... What was all this, Father? You promised you'd build me a house on the homeworld.
Maybe it's time for your people to let go of...
You have no idea what it's like. You have a planet to go back to. My home is one whole breach away
You've
from
got a place here, Tali. Don't throw it away in a war you
don't need. Shepard, if I don't wear a helmet ever... Damn the pilgrimage. Without
Have
it,
the Quarians considered
we'd have enough difficulty reacclimating to our own native environment. It's the difference between 60 years and 600. For anyone alive now to watch a sunset without a mask, we must... At the very least, we can take back...
Küsüz lan siz.
One down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 down. 1 No. You always had a plan. Masked life signs or an onboard medical stasis program, maybe. You wouldn't. They're wrong. You wouldn't just die like this. You wouldn't leave me to clean up your mess. You can't.
He was trying to help you, Tali. The only way he knew how. He didn't want to leave you.
Of course he did. Every time he went off to battle, every time he sent me away, it was all about what he wanted. I wanted a father who would take the sick leave time. Instead, I got orders. And this.
You also got his mind. And the best military training.
You're right. He had to know I'd come.
Tali, if you are listening, then I am dead. The Geth have gone active. I don't have much time. The main hub will be on the bridge. You'll need to destroy it to stop their VI processes from forming new neural links. Make sure Hangerl and Daro Zen see the data. They must.
Thanks, Dad.
He knew you'd come for him. He was trying to help you.
I don't know what's worse. It doesn't matter. One way or the other. Console is linked to the main hub Father mentioned. It looks like some of the recordings remained intact.
You sound like you don't really want to hear it.
No. We have to.
Do we have enough parts to bring more online?
Yes, the new shipment from your daughter will let us add 2 more Geth to the network.
We're nearing a breakthrough on systemic viral attacks. Perhaps we should inform the Admiralty Board, just to be safe.
No. We're too close. I promised to build my daughter a house on the home world. I'm not going to sit and wait while the politicians argue.
We'd have an easier time of it if Tali Zora could send back more working material.
Absolutely not. I don't want Tali exposed to any political blowback. Leave Tali out of this. Assemble a new Geth with what we have. Bypass security protocols.
It sounds like he was doing this for you.
I never wanted this, Shepard. Everything here is his fault. We can't tell them. Not the admirals, not anyone.
We're not going to decide anything here. Let's see what the admirals
You're my
say.
captain in this hearing, Shepard. Come on. If we wait too...
We need to face facts. There has been no word. There is no reason to think Tali Zora survived.
It sounds like the hearing is already underway.
Very well. Is the Admiralty Board prepared to render judgment?
Sorry we're late.
We cleared the Geth from the Alarai. It should be safe for your people to return.
Thank you. We sincerely appreciate your efforts to aid the Quarian people.
Did you find anything on the Alarai that could clarify what happened there?
Shepard, please.
Does Captain Shepard have any new evidence to submit to this hearing?
Tali helped me defeat Saren and the Geth at the Citadel. That should be all the evidence you need.
I fail to see what relevance...
You're not really interested in Tali, are you? This trial isn't about her. It's about the Geth.
This hearing has nothing to do with the Geth.
You want people to sympathize with them. And Geralt wants to go to war. None of you care about Tali. She knows more about the Geth than any other Quarian alive. You should be listening to her, not putting her on trial. Tali Zora saved the Citadel. She saved the Alarai. She showed the galaxy the value of the Quarian people. I can't think of stronger evidence than that.
Ha şöyle ya.
Are the admirals prepared to render the judgment? Tali Zora, in light of your history of service, we do not find sufficient evidence to convict. You are cleared of all charges. Commander Shepard, please accept these gifts in appreciation for you taking the time to represent one of our people.
With all due respect, Admiral, I didn't represent one of your people. I represented one of mine.
So you did, Shepard.
This hearing is concluded. Go in peace, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Kila Solai.
I can't believe you pulled that off. What you said. I've never had anyone speak like that on my behalf. Thank you for being there for my father and me. Even when... Thank you.
Well, you can still go back in and get you exiled if you want.
Thanks. But I'm fine with things like this. It's fun watching you shout.
Come on, Tali Zora vas Normandy. Let's get back to our ship.
Thank you, Captain.
This looks interesting.
Ayrıl. Tali'yi de sağlık ettik. Son olarak şey kaldı. Kasumi.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Hadi gidelim şeye. Hadi bakalım. Ne var ne yok hadi. Son sadakat görevi.
You clean up well, Mr. Solomon Gunn. Hawk won't know what hit him.
I assume Solomon Gunn is my cover?
You run a small but talented band of mercs out in the Terminus systems. Precisely the type of person Hawk respects. I took the liberty of giving you a reputation. Papers, witnesses, article in Badass Weekly. Just don't start talking business with him, and you'll be fine.
Remind me, what kind of man are we dealing with?
Hawk's a weapons dealer and smuggler. He killed my partner and stole his gray box. Other than that, he's not so bad. Rich, charismatic, willing to crack open a man's skull to get at the neural implants inside.
I take it I'm wearing this getup for a reason.
You'd look really out of place at a society party in armor, don't you think? You look great. You should wear this stuff more often.
Now's probably a good time to fill me in on the details.
You have been waiting patiently. Our friend Hawk is throwing a party for his closest friends. A couple dozen of the worst liars, cheaters, and mass murderers you'll ever want to meet. All bringing gifts as a tribute to the man himself. Our tribute is a lovely statue of your old friend Saren, rendered with loving detail and filled to the brim with our weapons and armor. You can keep your pistol as long as it's concealed. They won't hassle you over a sidearm. Once inside, we'll make our way to Hawk's vault door, somewhere in the back of the ballroom. Then, we case the security and start peeling away the layers. The statue should be there, waiting for you to crack it open and arm up. Then we just waltz into the vault and take back KG's gray box. And I'll finally get a chance to say goodbye.
You've worked really hard on this. KG must have meant a lot to you.
Was I that obvious?
Kocan mı?
KG's gray box holds a lot of priceless personal memories. It's all that remains of who he was. But the secret he discovered is dangerous. I wouldn't bring you here if it wasn't.
This ought to be interesting.
That's what I'm going for. This is our stop. After you, Mr. Gunn.
Solomon Gunn.
Just one moment, sir. There seems to be an issue with the statue.
Is there a problem here?
No, Mr. Huck. Just doing a scan.
I don't believe we've met. Donovan Hawk.
I've heard a lot about you. Name's Solomon Gunn.
And I've heard a lot about you. You've been very busy lately, if the extranet is to be believed.
Sir, the scanners aren't picking anything up.
I don't think our guests would come all the way here from Ilium just to cause trouble. Do you? You may pass through, Mr. Gunn, with my apologies. But I will ask your companion to remain outside. You understand, I hope.
Care to explain why my friend has to stand outside?
I don't like the look of your friend, so she stays outside. Simple as that.
No problem. You're the host.
Enjoy the party.
Well, that didn't go as I expected.
Any idea why he'd send you away?
No, we've never seen each other in person, and no one knows what I look like. Just watching his ass, I'm sure. I can't blame him.
What do we do now?
We go on with the plan. You'll just have to do all the talking. I'll stay out of sight and stick with you the best I can. We'll keep radio contact in case something goes wrong. We need to find the door and case the security. We'll figure out the next step then.
How did you ever contain that situation on Olive?
Oh, that? A quick application of force, a little pressure, and bam, done.
Thank goodness. I thought those were...
Mr. Gunn.
We need to case the vault, Gun. You can chat up Hawk later.
Neredeydi? Bahçe buraya değil. Aşağı nereye gidiyor?
I hear he's dead. Or gone or something. Good riddance, I say.
Very nice. There's more here than I expected.
Bekle. Tipini siktiği.
Password protected voice lock, kinetic barrier, DNA scanner.
Topluyor.
Looks like an
Gidiyor
EX700
kendi
series.
kafasından mermi sıkıyor.
Everything a
Mal
vault
herif.
needs to be impenetrable.
This gonna be a problem?
Gidiyor sovereign'e
remember who you're
inanıyor. Ne
talking
mal
to.
adam bu ya.
We'll need to get a voice sample for the
Saren
voice
gibi
lock.
mal
You'll have to go
olmamak
chat up
lazım.
Hawk for that. We'll have to find a password too. DNA, child's play. we should find plenty of DNA samples in Hawk's private quarters. And the barrier? Cut the power. Never fails. If we can find it. KG could get through a system like this in his sleep. And I'm better. Let's get to it.
Hawk'un DNA'sini bul. İlk gidelim Hawk'la konuşalım. Dayı sen de işindesin bakıyorum. Vay kolay gelsin. Hawk gel lan buraya, sesini almam lazım.
There he is. All you need to do is keep him talking long enough for me to get a voice print. Pull out the charm on this one, Shep. Whenever you're ready. After you.
Mr. Gunn, hope you're having a good time. That scene at the door hasn't soured your evening, I hope.
I understand the security, but who would dare try to break into Donovan Hawk's home?
Gunn, in our line of work we attract a certain element. Few understand the pains we take to keep the barbarians at bay. People these days want comfort, entertainment, love. They don't see that the galaxy is fragile. They only have to worry about simple luxuries. Why? Because people like me and you are doing the terrible things that keep the galaxy spinning. This party is for us, the cleaners, the support structure for the galaxy's gleeful delusions of peace. May there always be a market for the things we do.
Bu mekanı bir bombalamak lazım.
I
Tüm
said get him
suçu,
talking and you got him
bayağı
talking.
bir
We've
suçu
got enough of a voice
tekleştiriyor.
sample. Let him go.
Hepsi suçlu
Enjoy the party,
etrafımızdakilerin ama.
Mr. Gunn.
Once we find the password,
Enjoy the
we can get
party,
past the
Mr.
voice scanner.
Gun. Yani
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
Hawk gave me permission to go in.
Hawk knows procedure. You're not getting in till I hear it from my commander. Enjoy the party.
Private rooms. We need to get in there. That's the best place to find Hawk's DNA.
bu herifin kumandasını bulmam lazım. Kumandayı
Some say Commander Shepard is
kumandanızı.
still alive. Really?
İnanmazsam
It's wishful thinking at best.
aynen. Katılıyorum. Kumandanını tanımıyorum işte, sorun ha. Kim lan bunların kumandanı? Nasıl bir tarikat var onlar? Bahçede midir? Nerededir bilmiyorum ki.
Chief Rowe, huh? She sounds like a hard ass. If we could tap into the guard's communications, I could probably use this information. That door goes to a security room. I'll take care of the lock. There we go. Ready when you are. We've got company.
Aynen, bunu da kimse duymadı.
Nice shot. I have an idea. See what you can find. Got something?
The password is Perugia.
Huh. That's the name of the man who stole the Mona Lisa. Nice. I tapped their communications. I think we can get past that private room guard. Tell him Chief Rose sent you. Now, I just take the voice sample we got from Hawk and... got it. Now we can crack that voice scanner.
Last time I was here was a few years ago. Hawk has done really well for himself since then.
Mr. Hawk's private rooms are off limits to guests without security clearance.
I have clearance to go in.
On whose authority?
I have authorization from Chief Rowe.
Okay, 1 second. Chief Rowe, Samuels. Have you given access authorization to Mr. Hawk's private rooms?
They have access, Samuels. They'll stop bothering me.
Got it. Sorry to bother you, ma'am. Okay, you're clear to go in.
Enjoy the party.
Salak. Malıyı bizim neredeyim ha.
Look for anything we can get usable DNA from.
Sen nasıl geldin amına koyayım? Yanımdan sızmıştır herhalde kapıdan geçerken.
It's clean.
It's a plant.
Ne olmuş?
The cleaners don't dare touch treasures like this. We can get some skin cells from the dust. It's probably contaminated, though. We should find another sample.
Hadi bunu soyuyor. Oh, enayi parası ver.
Found a sample?
No, a credit chit.
Empty. Too bad. A cigarette butt would have been a good source. Not a great saliva sample, but it's still useful. We're going to need more than this for the scanner, though.
Good morning. Time to wake up.
Sorry.
Sorry.
We can probably get Hawk's DNA off the datapad. He seems to have obsessed over this. That should do it. Let's get out of here.
Tamam. Bize ne kaldı? Elektrik. Onu nasıl halledeceğim bilmiyorum. Vazgeçsem mi beraber? Hiçbir şey yok burada. Aşağı inelim de bakarız.
It looks like the barrier's power cable runs under the floor here. I'll set your Omni tool to scan for electromagnetic fields.
DNA identification affirmed. Welcome, Mr. Hawk. Password required. Voice ID accepted. Welcome, Mr. Hawk.
One sec. That should take care of the barrier.
Hawk throws a hell of a party.
Yes. I'm not too pleased with the caliber of people he's invited, though.
That got it. The barrier's down. I'll check for security cams. Go ahead and get dressed.
Ah geldi. Ben bunu beğenmedim ama adam gibi bir şey var mı ya? Belki de Tam bu iyi. Yalnız herif
So this
büyük
is Hawk's vault.
koleksiyon yapmış yani.
Very nice. This scanner will hone in on the gray box. It's not far. Michelangelo's David. Just
Ananı sikeyim.
wow. Think we could get this out through the door? Hawk has good taste. I'll give him that. Ugh. Rachni Queen. I guess everything's valuable to someone. I feel like its eyes are following me. Yikes. That's a Casa Locust. No, the Casa Locust. The gun that killed 2 presidents. Gorgeous. It even comes with a perfect copy, too. I'm sure Hawk won't mind if we borrowed these.
Now what's this?
Söyleyeceğim az gezeyim, bayağı bir şey var burada, merak ediyorum.
I could still get money for something like this, even outside the Alliance. Asari go nuts for this sort of thing. Creepy. This looks like Quarian script. Wow. This has got to be old. When was the last time the Quarians wrote on stone? A model of the Kara. It's like a Turian Titanic, the way I hear it.
Ananın amı bunu nasıl almış
How
oğlum?
did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk! How did Hawk get Lady Liberty's head? Damn you, Hawk!
Yok mu başka ilgi çekici bir şey? Herhalde yok, var yine alalım gidelim.
Oh my god. There it is.
Don't bother, Miss Goto. It's code locked. I had a feeling that was you at the door. I knew if it was really you, you'd get through anyway.
You know me. I don't like to disappoint.
I need what's in your grey box, Kasumi. You know I'm willing to kill you for it. I'll admit your skills are impressive. You got into my vault like I'd left it open. But you're still going to die, screaming, just like your old friend.
Let's see you try. This is where your special skills come into play, Shepard. Let's do this. Here they come.
Gelin lan siz, gelseniz ne olacak göfler? Ananızı sikerim hepinizi. Gel lan.
Thunder shield.
Cloaking.
Ananızı sikerim, tek tek sikerim.
Checking blueprints. There's a landing pad to the east. Let's get out of here.
Joker, bring the shuttle in.
Dolanıyor
Now.
ama.
Going silent.
Look out!
Tutulma ne yapıyor burada ama?
Damn it! We have to find another way.
Ananı sik. Orası çocuğu bunlar açsa biz ne bak yiyeceğiz? Anamızı siker oğlum. Orası sikime püskürüyorsunuz lan ya. Ya gene sikildi şey.
Gotcha! Going silent. That got it.
Don't let them out of there with mud. Kill someone. Bring the girl to me.
Hear that? Once her alive.
They're coming from the front. Going down. Get down!
Can't fight me, Kasumi. You know what happened to your poor toy when he fought back.
You don't talk about kids like that. Murderer. That had to hurt.
We can use this.
Keep them busy. I'll take care of this myself.
Look straight ahead. Going fast. Contact.
Ses ayağımız kim bir bu eksikti ya.
Could have done this the easy way, Goldro.
Allow me to show you the hard way.
Ya orası söyleyeyim, ben bunu boşuna mı aldım? Ver ya. Tek tek gelin analiz işliyoruz.
Moving to cover.
Up ahead. Got it. Now you see me. Here they come. Gunship's back and with full shields. If I can get to the ship, I can take down the shields.
Lay down your weapons.
Shepard, I need a clear path to the gunship. Take out these guards.
What did you tell your friend, Kasumi? You're doing this for love?
Lan ölüyorum.
Got a clear shot. Here we go. Shields down. Let's tear that thing apart. Look straight ahead.
Norosfor de Vicky'da bastardı. Ölürsün öyle göt. Bir boyun kilidi yerdesin. Ah, sonunda gelebildiniz ya. Hadi gidelim. Oh.
Kasumi, if you're seeing this, it's because I'm dead. The information we found is all here. It's big, Kasumi. If the Council ever got wind of this, the Alliance could be implicated. Kasumi, I encrypted the information to keep it safe. And I uploaded the encryption key to your gray box, so no one could get the whole package. But if I'm dead, and if anyone knows about this, then I've made you a target, my love. I'm so sorry.
Keiji.
I know you, Kasumi. You'll want to keep these memories forever. But you don't need some neural implant to know I'll always be with you. Please. Kasumi. Destroy these files. There's nothing more I can do to protect you.
I can't do that. This is all that's left.
Goodbye, Kasumi. I love you.
Is there any way we can just destroy the information?
No. Keiji's a master at encrypting files. He laced the information into his memories. You can't get one without experiencing the other.
Yancı yok etsin ya. Yani bilmiyorum.
You heard him, Kasumi. He'd want you to destroy the information and save yourself.
I know. I can't. This is all that's left of him.
If it's easier, I could do it for you.
Okay. Just get it over with. Please.
Commander, you've received a new message at your private terminal.
Ben niye hala bu kıyafetteyim ya? Benim ceketi verin kardeşim. Günlük öyle bir şey. Yani. Bakayım ne kadar olmuş bu video. Bu 3 saat olmuş. Bitirelim bu bölümü burada. Beni izlediğiniz için teşekkür ederim dostlar. Sonraki bölümde görüşmek üzere. Kendinize çok iyi bakın. Hoşça kalın.